Welcome, pilots! It's been a little over 6 months since my first content roadmap video, so I thought I'd post an update on how things have gone and where they're going throughout 2023. I'll be continuing to release plenty of video guides for solo PvE content in EVE Online, though I do plan to try out the upcoming Bethesda release, Starfield. If the game is as solid as we all hope, it will share the spotlight on my channel. I continue to be committed to completing my long-term project to host a comprehensive library of video guides for high-security combat sites. Since my last update, I've completed the 13-part series for both Blood Raiders and, most recently, Sanchez Nation. And I'm currently in the midst of gathering content for a similar 9-part series on rogue drones. This final series in this project will likely take me until mid-March to complete. Throughout the first half of 2022, I completed a series aimed at helping brand new players fit their first frigates for running high-security combat sites. Starting this spring, I plan to follow this up with a similar series aimed at helping younger players fit regular cruisers for PvE combat. I'll be using the same alpha characters, one for each player faction, to ensure the fits are reasonable for players who are still within their first month of skill training. Later in 2023, I plan on starting a long-term project to try out each faction cruiser for running combat sites. While peculiar players, such as myself, prefer flying smaller ships like assault frigates, there's no question that faction cruisers dominate high-security combat sites. If you haven't watched them yet, I've also released past ship-fitting guides for assault frigates and tactical destroyers. If you're looking to run combat sites in a tactical destroyer, these videos offer low-cost fits capable of running even the most difficult sites. Also following the Young Player Cruiser series, I plan on starting a separate long-term project on solo Abyssal deadspace. Introductory information about Abyssal content can be found on the Encounters tab of the Agency window. I had run some of the easier Abyssal sites back when it was first introduced, but there have been significant updates since that time. Perhaps the biggest addition was the line of precursor ships, which, as you can see from my skill training queue, I have yet to even try out. I plan for my Abyssal video series to start with an introduction on filaments and rewards, continue with ship-fitting guides based on filament type and weather effect, and eventually expand out to include spotlights on several precursor ships. My current plan for the second half of 2023 is to alternate video releases between faction cruiser ship-fitting guides and Abyssal guides. To get started on Abyssal deadspace content, you first have to find filaments. While these can just be bought off the market, the more natural way of gathering them comes from data sites. Somewhere around June or July, I plan on releasing a short video series on regular data and relic sites. At about the same time, I also plan on producing a video guide for solo pilots on how to safely traverse and set up shop in low-security space. And of course, I'll continue posting videos about EVE Online events as they come along. So that's my summary of what to expect from this channel throughout 2023. I now have over 100 videos dedicated to EVE Online on this channel, with many more to come. If you're looking for more of my gaming content, you can check out my website over at RileyEntertainment.com. Thanks for watching, and smash that like button if you enjoy my content.